हेलो माय लवली ऑडियंस, स्वागत है आपका द गुजराती टॉक्स में। The topic of today's podcast seems to be a serious conversation, huh? But wait. On a serious note, टाइटल पढ़ के ये मत समझना कि पॉडकास्ट से एक दुख भरी दास्तां होगी। I mean, yes, we're gonna discuss few सवाल and do थोड़ी ज्ञान की बातें, लेकिन इन अ वे कि वो बोरिंग ना लगे। कॉज जब मेंटल हेल्थ की बातें करो ना तो एवरीवन थिंक्स कि इट्स अ डिजीज which makes a person abnormal or another bullshit assumptions they have. So I thought कि let's break the windows and bring out new thoughts, new point of views regarding mental health. Well, आज के जो हमारे गेस्ट हैं, she is a psychology student, a content writer, and a published author with a beautiful soul. She's gonna share her knowledge and thoughts, her POVs, and we're gonna have a wonderful conversation. तो मैं स्वागत करती हूँ आज की हमारे गेस्ट मिस यशिका करमचंदानी। वेलकम टू द शो डियर।
Hi, this is Yashika Karamchandani. It's my absolute pleasure to connect with Prachi and Short Tara for this podcast.
That's great. I'm lucky to have you on our show.
Thank you.
Okay, so यशिका, as a मैंने जैसे आपने मुझे बताया कि आप एक साइकोलॉजी स्टूडेंट हैं, तो आप मेंटल हेल्थ को कैसे डिस्क्राइब करते हो लाइक इन साइकोलॉजी?
Okay, so first and the most important thing is mental well-being is just as critical and important as a person's physical well-being. There are times in our lives where we find ourselves trapped, not knowing a way out. In such situations, we are surrounded by all kind of negative thoughts of self-harm, shutting our rational thinking. But in those times too, we just have to remind ourselves that even after the darkest of nights, the sun rises the brightest. Mental health, I think it is considered a taboo a few years back. But now, as our generation is becoming more open to understand, we can clearly witness people coming up with issues they have been facing ever since. While some people reach out to the correct people for help, some can't. I think mostly mental health issues are a result of past experiences or childhood trauma one has gone through at a tender age of their life. And that shapes their entire being. That shows in their behavior, nature, the way they interact with one another and develop connections throughout their life.
That's great. I mean, as you mentioned कि mental health को as a taboo माना जाता है. That is really true. Like वो कई अभी भी इस एज में या अभी जो हम मॉडर्न एज कह सकते हैं, इस एज में भी अभी वो चीज़ थोड़ी सी रह गई है कि मेंटल हेल्थ जैसी वर्ड आती है तो पता है एक मातम का माहौल सा आ जाता है हमारे दिमाग में। तो उस चीज को निकालने के लिए, उस चीज से बाहर निकलने के लिए भी पीपल हैव कम अप। बट मेरे को ये पूछना था कि कॉमन इश्यूज क्या हैं जो कंसर्न बढ़ाते हैं मेंटल हेल्थ की तरफ?
Sure, that's quite a good question. Like with the new normal or Gen Z as we portray our generation, बहुत सारी चीजें change हुई हैं. People now are wearing fake masquerades of smiles to hide their reality behind happy Instagram. And I think इससे हम सब relate कर सकते हैं. And a lot of things come with that, like comparison traps, self-doubt, which ultimately leads to anxiety, depression, and other mental health issues. I also think that the increase in cyberbullying or the taboos surrounding LGBTQA+ community and peer pressure to live up to the expectations of others and follow societal norms can be a major cause of mental health issues. Though it is a relatively vast field to study, I would rather say.
Okay, that's it. I mean, सोशल मीडिया का भी बहुत नेगेटिव इम्पैक्ट हो जाता है कभी कभी मेंटल हेल्थ पे।
Truly, indeed.
Because it happens no sometimes कि हमने तो like as a positive कुछ पोस्ट कर दिया, but there are hundreds of negative comments. लोग क्या सोचेंगे, वो वाले थॉट्स आ जाते हैं। तो that also is a part कि वो चीज़ कितनी अफेक्ट कर रही है मेंटल हेल्थ को।
Exactly.
So do you have any what do we say, any tips or activities which can help improve mental health, या सोशल मीडिया के थ्रू कैसे हेल्प कर सकते हैं?
Yeah, there are many things. Like, if, as you asked, अगर हम particularly social media को point out करें, तो we can like develop a positive community around ourselves. कि अगर कोई कुछ positive और healthy post कर भी रहा है, तो instead of having self doubt और उसको like if taking it upon ourselves कि compare कर रहे हैं अपन, like their life is much better than us, instead of doing that, we can be happy for them, and at the same time we can try to work on ourselves or our life to make it much better. And moreover, I would rather say this will help us to create a positive community, be it social media or be it online or offline. It will help us to build positive connections that will help us in our entire life. Or if like we don't point particularly to social media, there are many things that can help an individual in maintaining a healthy mental state. Like if I'm talking precisely about me, listening to soothing music or going for a walk, basically spending time in nature helps me a lot to feel rejuvenated when I feel low. I also like journaling to get my thoughts on track when I feel stuck amidst chaos.
True. That's like some helpful points we got to know. Also, I got one question in mind कि कभी-कभी ऐसा होता है that we are sitting idle and we got no interest in doing anything, and वो cycle continue होता रहता है. एक दिन निकल गया, 2 दिन निकल गए, and we have done nothing. कुछ करने का मन ही नहीं करता. So that is a sign of a bad mental health.
I won't precisely say that is a sign of bad mental health, but ऐसा बहुत बार life में होता है that I mentioned it in the starting as well, that we feel stuck at most of the times, और ऐसा होता है that it takes us so much time or efforts to break this cycle. This can happen because of certain things, like कभी-कभी हम बहुत bored होते हैं और we are not finding anything that particularly interests us. So we continue that cycle of like waking up, eating and sleeping and repeat. So I would rather suggest that to find something that give you that happiness or give you the fuel, your passion, your fuel to wake up every morning and do something creative or productive. That will help you to break that cycle and go towards a better and more productive life and a healthy mental well-being, I would rather say.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. Also, कुछ ऐसी particular things होती हैं क्या जो ट्रिगर कर जाती हैं जिसकी वजह से भी डू समथिंग अनयूजुअल?
हाँ, बहुत बार ऐसा होता है प्राची. लाइक मैंने बताया ना कि जैसे चाइल्डहुड ट्रॉमास होते हैं, बहुत सारे मेंटल इश्यूज का मेन कारण तो यही होता है कि चाइल्डहुड में इन योर अर्ली ईयर्स ऑफ योर लाइफ व्हेन यू आर मोल्डिंग इनटू अ ह्यूमन बीइंग एंड एन इंडिपेंडेंट इंडिविजुअल, उस टाइम पे यू आर नॉट गिवन अ प्रॉपर अपब्रिंगिंग, या उस टाइम कुछ ऐसे इंसिडेंट्स हो जाते हैं दैट लीव अ परमानेंट मार्क ऑन योर हार्ट. तो वो आपको लाइफ टाइम तक आपके साथ रह जाते हैं. तो उसकी वजह से आपके बिहेवियरल चेंज आ जाते हैं. काफ़ी लोग, यू मस्ट हैव हर्ड, पीपल आर लाइक पीपल हैव फोबियाज ऑफ डिफरेंट थिंग्स. ये सब भी अर्ली चाइल्डहुड ईयर्स में डेवलप हो जाते हैं. बट देयर आर मैकेनिज्म्स टू कोप विद देम. जो अपन बड़े होते हैं, व्हाइल वी आर ग्रोइंग अप, वी अडॉप्ट डिफरेंट मैकेनिज्म्स. और बड़े होने के बाद भी देयर आर सर्टन थिंग्स, एनी ट्रॉमा यू गो थ्रू, लाइक लूजिंग अ क्लोज वन और some betrayal or anything of that sort can trigger like having a bad mental situation.
Yeah, true. That's great. Also, this happens no कि जब बड़े हो जाता है we come over that trauma, वो trauma overcome भी हो जाता है कभी-कभी. But it so happens कि छोटी सी चीज जो हमारे पास से रिलेटेड हो, चाहे वो हमें वो नहीं कर रही है, अफेक्ट नहीं कर रही है, but it somehow वो memories जब वापस आ जाती है, that also triggers our some points, right?
Yeah, very true. Like it's a very important point that you made कि ये mental triggers होते हैं. ऐसा नहीं होता है कि अपनी body भी इस तरीके से react करती है. Suppose अगर if we got current, कभी मुझे छोटा सा current लग गया तो मुझे लाइफ टाइम switches से थोड़ा डर लगेगा ही. तो the same thing happens with mental health. अगर कोई चीज़ पर्टिकुलर चीज़ अपने पास में हुई होती है जैसे सपोज लॉस्ट समवन इन एन एक्सीडेंट और उसका हमारे पे बहुत ज़्यादा पोस्ट ट्रॉमा हो गया, डिप्रेशन हो गया, एंड वी हैव गॉन थ्रू दैट. तो ईयर्स आफ्टर दैट इंसिडेंट कभी भी अगर इफ वी आर पासिंग टू दैट सेम रोड और वी आर ड्राइविंग, तो हमें वो चीज़ थोड़ी सी तो बैक ऑफ द माइंड वो हमें ट्रिगर करेगी. तो दीज ट्रिगर्स आर देयर एंड थेरेपी मे हेल्प, बट वही बात है ना, रीचिंग आउट टू द करेक्ट प्रोफेशनल हु कैन हेल्प यू टू गेट ओवर इट.
True. Also, does parenting plays an important role?
Yeah, of course. Parenting plays a very major role in shaping the mental as well as physical well-being of a person. As I told you, in the early childhood years, an individual is molded completely, and that defines how he or she will be after they'll grow up. So parenting plays a very important role. What kind of parents one has got and how they are teaching them, their upbringing, the surrounding they are growing up in, everything plays a very important role in a person's behavior.
That's true. Also, like in today's generation, parenting का देखा जाए तो आजकल पैम्परिंग एंड ऑल काफी बढ़ गया है, which is रिजल्टिंग इन के बच्चे को एक बबल के अंदर बंद कर दिया है कि उसका लाइफ इतना ही है.
Yeah, that's.
So I guess that's also facts, no, कि उस बच्चे को जब वो चीजें मिलती हैं जो उसने कभी एक्सपेक्ट नहीं की, तो it's difficult for the child to handle it.
Yeah, that's really true. अभी मतलब ये हो गया है कि पेरेंट्स, and we can't even blame parents, no, like अभी जो सिचुएशन है, the surrounding they are growing up in, ये बहुत ज़्यादा ऐसी टॉक्सिक हो गई है, एंड पेरेंट्स आर मोर ओवर बिकमिंग मोर प्रोटेक्टिव एंड पॉजिटिव टुवर्ड्स देयर चिल्ड्रन और देयर ऑफस्प्रिंग. So as a result of that, they are trying to keep their children or keep their God safe as possible in their guidance and in their protection. तो इस सब के अमित यही होता है कि उनकी ओवर प्रोटेक्टिवनेस की वजह से the children is grown up in a bubble, rightly portrayed it. तो उसको वो एक्सपोजर मिल ही नहीं पाता है that he or she needs while growing up. तो इसका रिजल्ट ये होता है कि while in the youth or in the young years of their life, उनको जब ऐसी situations face करनी पड़ती हैं तो they are very timid or they become overly dependent on their parents or any guardian figure. इसी वजह से I would like to introduce a term here, emotional dependency. Many children becomes very much emotional dependent on others, and this is the reason emotional independence is the key to having a healthy mind and spirit. You know, if we talk about people of this generation, I'm sure you will agree. Yeah. I have observed that there are people who are forcing connections or staying in abusive or toxic friendships or relationships just because of the fear of being alone. क्योंकि उन्हें अकेले रहने से इतना ज़्यादा डर लगता है कि उन्हें लगता है कि हम अकेले सर्वाइव ही नहीं कर पाएंगे. We need someone constantly to look after us, or we need someone to be dependent on. तो ये पूरा डेवलपमेंट अर्ली चाइल्डहुड ईयर्स से ही होता है कि उन्होंने पेरेंट्स ने उनको ऐसा ही सजेस्ट किया गया है. तो जब बड़े होने के बाद भी वो इतने किसी के ऊपर डिपेंडेंट होते हैं कि उनकी प्रेजेंस, मूड, सब कुछ अपना अफेक्ट कर रहा है. Such people are not at peace with themselves, and hence they are not emotionally healthy.
That's true, because that fear of getting alone, so that also leads to sometimes depression. कि अब मेरा कोई है ही नहीं, I'm so lonely alone. तो depression जब हो जाता है तो how does it, कितने time तक can it go affect the mental health?
Okay, so it's if we are particularly pointing out to this kind of personality कि जो लोग overly dependent होते हैं, तो they turn into a clingy individual, clingy adult, or oversensitive, continuously looking out for others to be dependent on, कि मुझसे कोई बात करे, मेरे साथ कोई रहे, that's the only way I can function. तो जब ये नीड उनकी satisfy नहीं होती है, when they don't find people to be continuously look out for them, तो तब these kind of people go into depression and anxiety of all sorts. They have thoughts of self-harm even. तो लगता है कि हमारा कोई भी नहीं है and we can't survive like this. We need to have them constantly. So depression is like an umbrella term. It can last, the starting months of depression is 6 months to be diagnosed as क्लिनिकल डिप्रेशन। 6 मंथ के बाद जो कंटिन्यू होता है वो कॉन्स्टेंट डिप्रेशन, उसको डायग्नोज करते हैं। देन देयर आर थेरेपीज इंक्लूडिंग मेडिकेशंस एंड अनदर behavioral therapies, analytical therapies to work on it. But I strongly believe in the fact that depression doesn't go on its own. जब तक अगर अपन किसी का रूट कॉज से प्रॉपरली किसी का ट्रीटमेंट नहीं कर देंगे तो हाउ कैन इट गो?
True.
That's the thing. And it's like a death trap. उसमें है ना, जितना अगर आप एक बार गिर गए डिप्रेशन में, so like you'll fall into it continuously unless you try to take you out of yourself.
That's true. So, Yashika, being a psychology student, how has psychology helped you to discover vast point of views या अलग तरीके का कुछ thoughts on mental health? How has psychology helped you with that?
Okay, I thank you for bringing up this question because I never failed to admire psychology. More than being just a course that I am pursuing, psychology is a way, or I would rather say truth of life. I have always had a keen interest in learning psychology and understanding deeply about how our mind and emotions function. And studying it in college definitely shaped me into an entirely different individual as to what I was 2 years ago. I won't say that I wasn't aware about mental health earlier. पहले भी in terms के बारे में I used to search and Google, and I used to know what is mental health, depression, anxiety. Not in the layman terms as आजकल teenagers बोलते हैं I am into depression.
Yeah, बहुत common हो गया है कि छोटी सी बात हो गई तो they think that I am depressed.
Actually, but depression बहुत बड़ी term है. Like the person who are actually depressed, उनकी life is like they are living in the shade of dark. उनको बिल्कुल blank दिखता है. So it's a very vast term. और psychology study करने के बाद ही I get to know in a deeper perspective about everything, and this made me think critically by keeping myself in other shoes in any given situation, which made me even more empathetic and understanding.
Yes.
I had also learned to respond rather than react. मतलब ऐसा होता है ना, most of the time when people burst out at us, कोई गुस्सा कर देता है बिना बात के, तो our immediate mental response is किसने चिल्लाया कि हम भी उस पर ही चिल्लाएंगे. ये सबके साथ होता है normal. But after studying psychology, I have witnessed this change in myself. कि अभी अगर कोई मुझ पर आके बिना बात के भी चिल्लाएगा ना, I will feel bad definitely. I might even cry later. But उस time पे my immediate mental reflex is, hey, what happened? Are you fine? Did you have a bad day or something? So that's one thing I really appreciate about psychology.
Yeah, that's just like psychology has changed your approach towards people.
Exactly.
That's great. So that was a gyan bhari and amazing conversation, Yashika. Thank you so much for coming on the show and improve our psychology knowledge.
It was my honor.
Wishing you all the best and may you become a successful psychologist.
Thank you so much.
Please say bye to our audience.
Sure. So that was all about today's session. I would again want to thank our excellent host Prachi and would like to make a few concluding remarks. With emotional stability, fostering healthy connections, being honest with ourselves and talking our heart out instead of suppressing our emotions, we can find our way towards a healthier and happier state of life. So stay healthy, talk it out, and be happy and healthy mentally as well as physically. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Yashika, for such positive words. It was lovely hosting you.
Pleasure.
So I hope this podcast helped a lot of people out there dealing with their mental health. मेरा मेन मोटिव यही था ये टॉपिक लेके आने का कि दिस इज़ अ ट्रेंडी टॉपिक एंड आजकल मेंटल हेल्थ को लेके काफ़ी सारे मिथ्स हैं, लोग गलत सोच दे के बैठे हैं मेंटल हेल्थ को लेके. सो दिस वॉज द ओनली रीज़न आई केम अप विद अ पर्सन हु इज़ स्टडिंग दिस. सो दिस इज़ योर होस्ट, आपकी दोस्त, साइनिंग ऑफ अंटिल नेक्स्ट टाइम. मिलते हैं अगले पॉडकास्ट के साथ ऑन 5th of August. तब तक के लिए GST, गुड टाइम्स, स्वीट मेमोरीज, टेक केयर. ओके, बाय.